I was hiking through the woods down there and looked up and saw a flat area, which is usually indicative of an adit. So, I scrambled up here expecting to see something completely eroded shut. Instead, I found an open adit, and the only reason it's open, because it's going right in the dirt, the only reason it's open is because of this wonderful pine tree right there keeping this open. Otherwise, it'd be completely eroded. My buddies already went in ahead of me. I'm going to catch up to them. But I wanted to show the outside. Well, they wanted to race ahead. But that is pretty cool. That is still open. You can see we're dropping right in on top of the timbers here. I was looking out at my buddies. They, when I was dropping down, they came out past me. But I wanted to point out to you all the roots of that tree above me. And again, that is the only reason this mine is still accessible. There's a cool little timber set here. I mean, that's got to be really old. Because, again, this is the kind of thing that was eroded shut decades and decades ago. I just thought it was a really cool shot of the tree branches there. So, forgive me for lingering. Noticed right inside here, there is a quartz vein there. I would imagine somebody prospected that out on the surface and decided to run back. Something else unique about this is look at the shape of the ribs of this adit. Let me get some more light here. Look at the shape of these ribs. See that? Going through a pyramid structure, which is actually a very strong shape. I mean, structurally, this very sound. I don't know if I've ever seen one like this before. Obviously, we're walking right, like this is the edge of a fault here. This is the edge of a fault here. So we're walking right through a diagonal fault. But I don't think I've ever been in one like this where the footwall was like that. That's really interesting. Looks like there might even be some pick marks right there. And the piece of vein right there, you see somebody's picked out around it. Alright, let's see what else is back here. I hope it doesn't go too far back. Good vein shot right there. I know some people really like the geology, so I'm trying to spend more time on the geology for you guys. Looks like there's a crack along the fault right there. Just really blown away by the shape here. See that hole right there? That looks like it was knocked out by hand. There's another one there. See right there? And then also right there. These look like hand shots. These are old. I think they were using single jacking or double jacking drills to get through those. And yeah, the end right here. Looks like they lost, I don't know, I was gonna say it looks like they lost the vein, but there it is there. I guess it just didn't pay off. Or maybe it did stop. I don't see it. I see it right there, and then it just sort of seems to disappear. So tough to say if it disappeared or just didn't pay. But awesome echo back here. I told you that pyramid shape is very strong. This one would not have needed to be timbered, other than the portal there where it was just dirt. Coming out, I just noticed some vein right there too, a quartz. Well, not a big mine, but this is probably the coolest mine I've ever been in that is this size. In other words, usually when you get something this small, it's just this flat, straight, boring prospect. But this actually had a number of interesting things about it for something this small. So that's cool. I'm just really in awe of that view right there. That is cool. All right, nice spot along the creek right here. Big place to run an adit, wouldn't it? Well, that's what you got. And this tree is falling right down the outlet for the adit here, and it's almost completely blocked the portal, but not completely. So I'll drop in and pick up down there. Alright, I just dropped in from there. High sketch factor on that one. Dirt, very crumbly. Behind me here, you can see a mix of gobbing and ground fall coming down. And of most interest, there's actually a drill mark right there. But of most interest, the adit keeps running that way. You've got a short little drift running back there and then stopping, and it keeps running this way. So catch up. All right, here we go, heading in. Oh man, that looks ready to come down at any time. Oh, that's not a fun one to walk under. You can, no, I'm safely past that one. You can see there's some pretty big slabs that have come down in here. One right there, for example. These guys are coming back, so I'm guessing it ended. Alright, just came from there, past the guys on their way out. This is where those slabs came down that I mentioned. Looking ahead, you can see the remains of a timber right there, and one right there. I actually don't see any sign of a vein in here yet. Oh, that's kind of cool. Inside the slab here, you can really clearly see the drill mark right there. That's pretty cool. All right, moving on. Still going. I don't see the end yet, so that's cool. Another drill mark right there. Bits and pieces. Timber down here. Okay, this is kind of cool. You can see clearly indentation right there where there were ties, and you have the indentations where there were rails in here. See that? Little, oh man, that's probably a fossil. That's been down here for so long. This weird coating on it even. That is strange. It's like we're running through a lot of granite here. Still continuing down the adit. Maybe a little bit of sulfide action right there. Looks like they were using the strips in here. I think that's what the pieces of wood right there are. They would put these metal straps down on top of the wood to serve as budget lightweight rail. Seems pretty clear running along the fault on the left here. And face out right there. That is the face. All right, let's get out of here.